All right, let's talk about one of the biggest productivity killers in the modern workplace, the email inbox. Today, we're going to show you how to take Microsoft Outlook from something that causes you stress to a tool that gives you precision and, believe it or not, control. So let's dive right in.
First up, let me ask you something. Does this sound familiar? You open your computer and you're just immediately sucked into this vortex of unread messages? If your inbox is the thing that dictates your priorities and not the other way around, you are definitely not alone. It's a huge problem, but guess what? It's totally solvable.
And just to put a number on this, at Microsoft, it was pretty normal for people to get somewhere between 250 and 300 emails every single day. That's not a trickle of information, folks. That is a fire hose of requests, notifications, and things you need to see.
Now, this constant flood, it's more than just annoying. It's a recipe for real stress. It shatters your focus, and it's a massive drain on productivity. We end up spending our days just reacting to whatever's new, instead of actually working on what's important.
But here's the real kicker. The problem isn't just the sheer number of emails. It's that we've all been trained to use email for absolutely everything, and that forces us to be constantly reactive. So to really truly fix this, we need to completely change how we think about it.
So instead of just getting really good at bailing water out of a sinking ship, what if we could just, stop the leaks? This takes a whole new philosophy, a totally new way of looking at how we communicate and work together.
And this quote right here from Dr. Nitin at Efficiency 365, this is our North Star. Minimize email and maximize collaboration. Every single tip we're about to talk about is built on this one powerful idea. Let's see how we can actually do it.
So, the very first step in this new way of thinking is a little radical, but it's simple. Before you hit send on any email, just stop and ask yourself, is there a better way to do this? The goal is to send less email, because that means you'll get less email back. Simple, right?
And here are some real-world alternatives. Instead of emailing a document around for feedback and creating 10 different versions, just send a OneDrive link. Everyone works on the same file. Instead of delegating a task in an email that's going to get buried, put it in Planner inside of Teams so it can be tracked. And if you need quick input from a group, use a loop component. It's like a live, editable little block of content right inside a chat. All of these tools keep the work focused and, most importantly, out of your inbox.
Now, for those times when you really do have to send an email, you can still be thoughtful about it. Outlook has this great feature called Schedule Send. It lets you write an email whenever you want, but then you can have it delivered during the other person's actual work hours. You get it off your plate, but you're not blowing up their phone at 10 p.m. It's a win-win.
Okay, so we've slowed the flow of emails we're sending. Now, let's conquer the flood of emails we're receiving. This is where a simple but really powerful system comes into play, and it's all designed to help you reach that legendary status of Inbox Zero.
Here's the game plan for every single email that lands in your inbox. First, you triage. The goal here is to touch each email only one time. Use the 2-minute rule. If you can reply, delete, or handle it in under 2 minutes, just do it right then and there. If it's really for someone else, delegate it. And for absolutely everything else, you file it away into a special folder. The main thing is to get it out of your inbox.
And this is the whole system. Just 3 folders. That's it. Action items is basically your new to-do list. Waiting on is where you track all the things you've asked other people for. And read later, that's for all those newsletters and company updates you want to get to eventually, but don't need to deal with right now.
And hey, want to put this on autopilot? Here's a brilliant hack. You can create a rule in Outlook that automatically moves any email where your name isn't in the To or CC line, and it just sends it straight to your Read Later folder. Think about it. All those mass mailings and newsletters just get filtered out automatically. It's a game changer.
All right, now that you have the philosophy and the system down, let's get into some rapid-fire wizard hacks. These are powerful features that are kind of hidden in plain sight that will save you an incredible amount of time and help you avoid some classic mistakes.
So if you ever find yourself typing the same exact phrases or paragraphs over and over again, you're gonna love Quick Parts. You can save entire chunks of text and then pop them into any email with just a couple of clicks. It's like having superpowers for repetitive replies.
Oh, we have all been there, that heart-stopping moment. You hit send, and in that split second, you see the typo, or realize you forgot the attachment, or worse, you sent it to the wrong person. It's a universal feeling of pure panic, but there might be a fix.
It's called message recall, and it can literally reach into your colleague's inbox and pull back an email before they've read it.
Now, here's the big catch. This only works if you and the other person are on the same Microsoft 365 system inside your company. So it's not a magic wand for every situation, but when it works, oh man, it's a lifesaver.
This is how you make the important stuff impossible to miss. With conditional formatting, you can set up a rule so that, for example, any email from your boss automatically shows up in big, bold, red font. Your eyes will just be drawn to it instantly. No more missing critical messages. Seriously, this might be the single most impactful thing you do all day. Turn off the pop-up alerts, turn off the little sounds, turn off the envelope icon that appears in your taskbar, turn it all off. Every notification is a tiny little interruption that just shatters your focus. You need to check your email on your schedule, not when it screams for your attention. You know, Outlook is actually trying to help you out. Mail tips are those little yellow banners that pop up at the top of an email you're writing. They'll warn you if you're about to reply all to a giant list of people, or if you typed the word attached but didn't actually attach a file. Don't ignore them. They're there to save you from some major embarrassment.
Look, at the end of the day, this isn't just about having a neat and tidy inbox. It's about taking back your time and taking back your focus for the work that actually matters.